Well, folks, getting up to be a warm day for now. 71 degrees in Springfield, 75 up in Camden, 70 in Branson, near 80 down in Harrison, Arkansas. It's 78 degrees. A little cold pocket here right in the middle. This little finger sticking out of southwestern Missouri. Got some rain, thunderstorms moving through. Non-severe as the low-level jet stream is pushing in from northeast Oklahoma. Created enough lift for the storms to fire off, and now they're advancing into southwestern Missouri, weakening as they get here. Winds right now sustained between 15 and 25 miles per hour. There is your stronger wind pocket, northeast Oklahoma. This is going to continue to move in this direction from west to east. It will get windier from here. Looking at dew points. Our dew points are pretty dry, 44 degrees right now in Springfield. We're going to try to get some moisture to come back in to fuel those storms later on. Here's your dry line, though. Look at that. Tulsa, 48, Oklahoma City, 27. Okay, so your dry line right now across south central Kansas and parts of central Oklahoma. That's also moving this way, kicking up quite a bit of dust on the backside of that thing in western Oklahoma. Radar right now looking at those storms in southwestern Missouri. A little bit of lightning with this. That's kind of the only concern. This broken line of storms is now weakening as it presses in to places like Mount Vernon, Monette, Cassville, even up to Lamar and Lockwood eventually. Okay, but that is a weakening line. Some thunderstorms, some lightning to worry about. Lightning strike could cause a fire to ignite, believe it or not, this midday across western Missouri. The big storm still out west. Here it is, spinning away in the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles and parts of western Kansas. A little bit of snow in Colorado on the backside of that. So looking at future cast, we are still waiting for that dry line. We are still waiting for the main wave of storms to come through later this afternoon, later this evening. All right, and it's not going to be everywhere when things get started. Not everybody's going to see a storm in Springfield, okay? We may not see a storm in Springfield. It'll be more isolated to scattered when it initially gets going. Once you get east of Highway 65, your coverage gets better, your instability, your fuel is a little higher eastward into central and eastern Missouri, and that'll be the case from about 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. We're done. It's not an overnight event after 9 p.m. Best timing, again, 3 to 5 p.m. in the west, 5 to 7 p.m. for scattered storms, Highway 65 and eastward, then 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for better coverage off towards the east. Tornado risk, elevated near Highway 65 and eastward, and then it just keeps on going up. Once you get to Highway 63 from Raleigh to West Plains, that's the corridor we're watching where your tornado risk may be just a little higher, all right? Wind risk, 60 to 70 miles an hour, isolated in the west, and then a bit more widespread chances for stronger, more damaging winds in eastern Missouri and the eastern Ozarks, parts of central Missouri as well. Similar setup for hail, mostly quarters across western Missouri near Highway 65. Farther eastward you go, golf ball plus size hail, okay, across eastern Missouri. That is what we're watching for this afternoon. Beginning around 3 p.m. in the far west, initial storms will be isolated. It's not until they get going a little farther eastward that they start to get more intense and grow and feed on some of that moisture and that instability to get them going. That'll be about, again, 5 to 7 p.m. east of Springfield, Highway 65 eastward, 7 to 9 in eastern Missouri. Quiet after this, thank goodness, right? A nice cool weekend for you, 60s and 50s. St. Patrick's Day kicking off next week. Looks nice, 70s and sunny.